everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. I have got 8 journals to share for you this time. I made these in bulk and these ones are kind of a bit special to me, and I'll get into that a bit later, but let me just first just give a big shout out and thank you so much to all my subscribers and everyone who comments and likes my videos. This time last week I think it was that I announced a bit of a launch of my shop and business with willow bound journals. So there's my little logo. And I had a special sale where I had $5 off all my journals for a week, just for my subscribers, to say thank you for all the support and encouragement. And I said that any sales that I got would go towards a sewing machine. And I thought I was pretty safe because I didn't think really anyone would buy my journals. And because a sewing machine is just like very, very, very intimidating for me. So when I was in high school, and the only time that I used a sewing machine in textiles in year 8, and I was terrible at it. It just kept getting knotted. Like the thread in the machine kept getting knotted, and oh my goodness, I was just so frustrated and I couldn't sew straight, and yeah, it was just terrible. So to actually have to get one and learn, I'm really kind of daunted, and like it's going to take me a lot of energy and effort to actually do that, to research it and find out how to actually sew and set it up, and then to practice. And I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know if I have the energy. I can't be bothered. And to work through that frustration, and yeah, and actually be able to get good at it, hopefully. Oh, please. And so yeah, I thought it was pretty safe that I wouldn't need to get one, you know, very, very far in the future. And then I actually sold 3 journals, so I have to thank those 3 people in particular. Oh my gosh, thank you so, so much. It just blew me away. And now I've actually got $60 to go towards a sewing machine. So thank you so much. I'll put that money aside, and I think I only need $100 because I found one in my shop, like a post office has a sewing machine there. Oh, that's crazy. And it was $100. Otherwise, I will just have to go buy one online. But yeah, I'm just a beginner, so I won't get anything expensive or anything. And so I think, yeah, $100. And I think I only need to sell like 2 more journals at $20 each or something. And then I can get one. So yeah, but I just want to say thank you so much for that. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say with that. These journals here are, yeah, like I said, kind of special to me. And I'll show you. It's really hard. I'm so sorry because my desk is a table. It's this little round table. It's so small, and my film setup, it's just very small. I'm sorry. But I'll try and show you all the covers. It's actually artwork that I did back in year 12 when I did year 12 art. It's my favourite subject besides English. I'm also a writer. Yeah, year 12 art. My final project for the year was this playing around with, I don't know what you call it, but I call it watercolour effect. And I just tried all different materials, all different methods and techniques, very much inspired by Monet's water lilies. And you might be looking at these going, what? They look nothing like it. Hey, it was just an interpretation. And I, yeah, used like things like acrylic, gouache. I think I used oils maybe. Definitely watercolors, and different techniques. So some I sponged, some with a brush, some dabbing like this, some brushing. I'm not very good at explaining this, sorry. Some I used like, I think it was like scrunched up Glad wrap, and then just kind of smushed it, I suppose, onto the paper. Others I used bubble wrap, and that was really cool. I loved using the bubble wrap. So I'd dip it into the paint and then put it onto the paper, kind of like stamping. It was really fun. This one I used some crayons to go over it. And again, you might be looking at all these and just thinking, what on earth, they are shocking. But to me, like, I don't know, this might look like a mess to you, but I love it. It's just so fun and playful, and I was just looking at different brush strokes and things and having a play. And yeah, it was all very experimental, and these are all the originals of my artwork. So the covers are really cool. They're the thick parchment type paper, and you can feel every brush stroke and every texture, and it's just really cool. I like it. And so what originally happened was I had so many of these. These are my artworks, or copies of them, and they were just sitting around in my folio, and I was just like, I don't want to get rid of them because I actually like how they look, and it was really fun what I did with them. Oh, this was one where I did a spray bottle. I did quite a few with a spray bottle, and that was really cool. I like how that kind of did it. It's not going to focus, but yeah. Anyway, this was my favourite. This is my favourite style. I can't really remember how I did it, but I used a lot of water on the page. It wasn't with a spray bottle, but lots and lots of water, and just seeing the paints move and meld into each other. That was my favourite. Yeah, so I had a whole bunch of these and didn't want to throw them away, but taking up space, and so I love this one. I ended up scanning them all, so I will always have a copy, and I photocopied some of them. Love this one too. Sorry the colours won't be showing up too well on the camera in this lighting. Love this, it looks like kind of lava. Oh, and this is like my favourite one as well. This is the original actually, haven't used this one yet. Kind of like an underwater world. Anyway, I keep losing track, I'm so sorry. So I was able to scan these and photocopy these, and can use these in journals. So some of them you can already see I folded them and stapled. It was my first attempt at making a journal where I used staples, and I didn't really like it. I used too many pages basically, so I took it apart, and then I can use these in other craft projects as pages and things, or collages, or backgrounds, or covers, or anything like that. And I actually put them in Happy Mail, and I've gotten such good responses from people as well. I get messages saying, hey, how did you do those painting type pages? And I had to just explain, oh, well, you know, I did them in Year 12 art and then just photocopied them. So, yeah. Again, losing track of my train of thought. So, yeah, the originals though, what I ended up doing with the originals was making covers out of them. So, I'll just quickly, there's a lot of these. And that's not even all of them, but that's just to show you. And I wanted to show you these as well because I'm not sure if any of you are interested in having copies of these as well. Like I might put up the JPEGs, and then you can download them and what's the word? Make them big or small for backgrounds, covers, pages, collages, whatever you want. But I don't know if you're interested, so just let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. But yeah, so these are the originals, and I made the covers with them. And what I'm going to do is, I won't do a flip through of every one. We will just do a flip through of one of them. And what I'm going to do is this one, because this is the first one I made, and I fully decked it out. Like, it's crazy. Okay, maybe not crazy by other people's standards, but for me it is. So, eclectic style, all of them very similar, and with the eclectic style. So, lots of book pages, colouring book pages. This one has a poem on it. Coloured pages, copy paper, notebook papers, scrapbook papers, music papers, pattern papers, paper bags, doilies, all that kind of thing. And this one, as I said, has lots of tags and pockets and tucks and things. And I will try to do a relatively quick flip through. It's this is a poem by A.A. Milne, is that who it is? Who wrote the Winnie the Pooh books. So that was kind of cute. Yeah, what am I saying? Oh, I'm so bad at this, I'm so sorry. So yeah, this one's fully decked out. The others, 4 of them have the front and back pockets and have a few These are called Project Life cards. Have a few Project Life cards throughout, but not to the extent of this one. This one is like really decked out. And then I've made 3 that are just blank, so no front or back pockets and no tucks or anything like that. Just to give a range, because some people don't really like the embellishments, others do. Some like lots, some don't, I don't know. So just to give some options. And I feel like these journals really would be great for kids especially, because they're just so full of different things and colourful. Oh, go talk about this. I've decorated some cards. I really like how they turned out, and I ended up making some scrapbook paper with it, and I love it. And I will show you that in a later video. Yeah, I think kids would just love this because it's so full of different pages and so interesting and engaging, and you can stick your photos in here and your ephemera pieces, do your writing, drawing, whatever. Again, you just use it however you want. And yeah, adults I suppose would like it too, if you like this style. Like, it's very much a certain style, I suppose. That very eclectic style. And yeah, again, very much inspired by Johanna Klo with the range of pages and things. And because of the wide spines, it really is packed full with pages. Like, I love that about the wide spine. You can really chuck in so many pages. So yeah, I really hope this isn't boring for you guys. Just doing a flip through. It just goes on and on with these pages. But thank you if you're enjoying it and watching it. And so I love all the little tucks and embellishments and the different size and pages and the range you can have. And again, you'll be able to see very different style to what I do now. I love how you can use these. This is the Kodak thing that you got your negatives in them back, you know, before digital cameras. So I like that little bit of history in here. I still got a few more that I've got. I just went through all our, you know, old family photos and pulled out those negatives and the cases or bags they came in. So yeah, that is the journal. And like I said, these ones not embellished, but all the same style. Very, very eclectic. Might have a different range of scrapbook papers depending on what I had at the time. But very much very similar with the range of papers. And again, some have a few scattering of tags and pockets and things. Some have the front and back pockets. So yeah, these are, I'm not sure if anyone would want them again. Like, I really have no clue. It's always a surprise to me when people actually buy a journal. So I will put them up in my shop, just for $20 each, I suppose. I'm really bad at pricing things too, I don't know. So if you have any advice about if you think that's ridiculously too much or not enough, I have no idea, just let me know. But I figure because there's so many pages, and it's like quite a hefty solid book, and especially with the memory of the originals of my artwork and things. But if you don't actually like the artwork, then I can see why you'd be like, that I wouldn't pay that much money for that, that's ridiculous. And especially if you don't like this style of junk journal, you might be thinking, no, that's just no. So let me know again if you like them, and any advice or whatever. If you would like these, I can definitely get those files and yeah, see what I can do there. And before this gets way too long, I am so thankful for you all for watching my channel, and again, just absolutely adore your comments, especially when I hear that I've inspired you or that you're going to give something a go because of what you've seen. That just makes me so happy and excited to get more people creating and crafting and writing and journaling. Like, awesome. I am so for that. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you later.